Good day and welcome to Study at the Rate of AKSR Mumbai. In this video, we will do the exercise and the extra questions and answers of EVS 2, Chapter 4, Evolution. I will also teach you how to learn answers easily. Before we start, those who have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon for the new videos notifications. Chapter 4, Evolution. Exercise. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks. The first systematic explanation of the concept of evolution was given by dash. Question 2b. Dash are the most evolved animals among vertebrates. The first one answer is Charles Darwin. The first one's answer is Charles Darwin. The first systematic explanation of the concept of evolution was given by Charles Darwin. And second, mammals. Mammals are the most evolved animals among vertebrates. Question number 2. Answer each question in one sentence. Okay, answer each question in one sentence. First question. What do we call animals which live in water and also on land? Answer. Animals which live in water and also on land are called amphibians. Answer. Animals which live in water and also on land are called amphibians. Okay, in this answer, I am going to teach you how to learn answers in a very easy way. So, you remember the word amphibians. The remaining part of the answer is there in the question. See, animals which live in water and also on land are called amphibians. You can get this part. See, animals which live in water and also on land. This much part is there in the question. You have to only add amphibians. So this method you must use for learning your answers. Let's go to the next question. Question B. Where did the first humans appear? Answer. The first humans appeared in the African continent. Okay, here also we can see where did the first humans appear. Okay, your answer it is did. Yes, you can see did. So this appear will become appeared. So you must write the first humans appeared in the African continent. So in the African continent is the part you have to remember and write as the answer. So write the complete sentence and your answer. Now question 3. Give reasons for the following. The first one. The species of dinosaur which were enormous in size suddenly became extinct. Okay, the species of dinosaur which were enormous in size suddenly became extinct. Let's go to answer. Answer is the species of dinosaur which were enormous in size suddenly became extinct. Suddenly became extinct. So the answer part is written in red. Because you must add because of some sudden natural disaster or environmental change. The complete answer, this much part is there in the question. The species of dinosaur which were enormous in size suddenly became extinct because of some sudden natural disaster or environmental change. So that's a complete answer. When you write the answer, you must write from here to here. Let's continue the next one. B. In the course of time, a new species with the characteristics different from the original species is created. So this is next question for give reason. In the course of time, a new species with the characteristics different from the original species is created? Let's go to answer. In the process of survival by adapting to environmental changes, certain internal physical changes occur in animals of a species. Okay, repeating the question answer again. In the process of survival by adapting to environmental changes, certain internal physical changes occur in some animals of a species. Continues the answer. Over a period of time, these internal changes become inherited characteristics. Okay, over a period of time, these internal changes become inherited characteristic seen in all the following generations. Thus, a new species with characteristics different from the original is created. So you have to write this complete answer. It is a brief answer like question, give reasons. You may get 2 mark or 3 mark for this type of questions. So you have to learn it properly. Now question number 4. Fill in the blanks in the concept chart given below. Okay, fill in the blanks in the concept chart given below. Okay, evolution of animals, living things. Okay, living things, this one. Okay, this is there in your textbook and I have taken it from your textbook directly, and there is no place for writing the answer, so I given the number here. Okay, I put the number here, number 1 and 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, the first one, living things. Living things are classified into 2 groups. Okay, here it is given vertebrates. That means here the first one answer is invertebrates. Animals are classified into 2 groups, invertebrates and vertebrates. Okay, these animals are without backbone, and these animals here will come with backbone. See, second answer, animals with backbone. That's the second answer. And these invertebrates examples are given here. Let's check. The first one is worms, and the third answer is the third one, snail. We give the answer third point here, snail, the third box. And then mosquitoes, and one more you have to add here, that one is butterfly. Butterfly is also an invertebrate animal. Then go to the next one. Here it is in the vertebrates, aquatic example you can give fish. The fifth one is given fish, and reptile, the sixth one, that is snake. So you have to write this answer. This same method you can write, or you can write the answers here in the box or just outside here, or if it is possible you can write here. Otherwise, draw this and then put the numbers exactly, then write the answers like this. So this is the question number 4 answers here, all this. Question number 4 is the last question from your exercise, your textbook exercise. Now let us go to the extra questions. Okay, these extra questions are very important for your online examination and also for your written examinations. Okay, let's go to the questions now. Fill in the blanks. Okay, dash in Greek means terrible. Answer, Deinos. Okay, Deinos in Greek means terrible. This word you should begin with a capital letter. A sentence should always begin with a capital letter. The dash is in the beginning of the sentence, so you have to begin it with a capital letter. Should write Deinos in Greek means terrible. The next one, Soros. Soros means dash or dash. Soros means lizard or reptile. So this answer for this, lizard or reptile. Third one, dash means terrible lizard. Answer is dinosaur. Dinosaur means terrible lizard. Fourth one, a snail is an dash animal. A snail is an dash animal. Okay, an is given, so the answer should begin with a vowel here. So you may notice it, invertebrate. Invertebrate. Okay, say snail is an invertebrate animal. Let's go next. Fifth one, life on earth began with unicellular organisms called dash? Answer is protozoa. This one you studied in chapter 3 also. Okay, that is even it is coming in chapter 4. So life on the earth began with unicellular organisms called protozoa. That's the answer you have to write. Next, the sixth one. A fish is an dash animal. A fish is an aquatic animal. Aquatic is the word you have to write here. Okay, a fish is an aquatic animal. Seventh one. A dash is an amphibian. A dash is an amphibian. Okay, a frog. You must write. A frog is an amphibian. Eighth one. Eighth. Dash are somewhat like humans. Dash are somewhat like humans. Answer is apes. Here also again the dash is in the beginning. So first letter should be capital letter. Okay, apes. Apes are somewhat like humans. Here is a space. When you write, copy that in your book, you have to put a space after this like. Ninth one. Dash and dash are the mammals which lay eggs. Okay, there are two dash here. Dash and dash are the mammals which lay eggs. Answer is platypus and anteater. Okay, platypus P should be capital here. Okay, then it can be small letter anteater. Okay, platypus and anteater are the mammals which lay eggs. 10th one. The first human species is called the dash. The first human species is called the dash. Answer is primitive man. Okay, the first human species is called the primitive man. So complete answer you should write in your book. Now let's go to answer the following. Okay, answer the following questions. The first one, what is meant by primitive? Okay, what do you mean by primitive? Answer is primitive means the first. Okay, see the complete answer, the easy way to remember answer. Only you remember the first. The remaining part is there in the question. You can write primitive. Primitive means, okay, what is meant? So write here primitive means the first. Next question. Why are the egg-laying platypus and anteaters considered mammals? Why are the egg-laying platypus and anteater considered mammals? Answer, because they suckle their young ones. So complete answer you should write. When you write the answer, you must write from here. The egg-laying platypus and anteaters are called mammals. The egg-laying platypus and anteater are called, this R will come here, okay, are considered mammals because they suckle their young ones. So that's a complete answer. You must write the same way. Once again I repeat for you. The egg-laying platypus and anteater are considered mammals because they suckle their young ones. Question number 3. What does evolution mean? What does evolution mean? Evolution means gradual and continuous change. So this must part you must remember. Gradual and continuous change. Okay. Evolution means gradual and continuous change. Fourth question. What are the characteristics of most of the mammals? What are the characteristics of most of the mammals? Answer. Answer. The following are the characteristics of most of the mammals. First one. Growth of the baby in the mother's womb for some time before birth. Okay, the first point is growth of the baby in the mother's womb for some time before birth. And then the second point, the baby is fed on the mother's milk for some time after birth. Okay, second point is the baby is fed on the mother's milk for some time after birth. These 2 points are very important. You have to write these 2 points for what are the characteristics of mammals. Okay, the last question, let's check once again. The question is, what are the characteristics of most of the mammals? Answer. The following are the characteristics of most of the mammals. First point, growth of the baby in the mother's womb for some time before birth. And the second point, the baby is fed on the mother's milk for some time after birth. So this complete answer is right. Okay, with that, we come to the end of chapter number 4, exercise and extra questions and answers. I hope all the answers were clear for you. And you copy all these answers to your notebook, and you can keep it ready for your reference at any time and revise it and then learn properly. So for you can visit your YouTube channel AK Sir Anatharakil. Okay, go to the videos and watch more videos. If you miss any one of your previous videos, you can visit this channel and you get videos there, and you can continue your studies. Okay everyone, till we meet in the next video, all of you stay home, stay safe, take care.